It's Monday night. It's SideKick Power Hour time. We do this every Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern Central Standard. Normally, I'm on Standard Time, but I'm so happy to be back in New York City with my good friend and co-host Joshua R. Pangborn. And then I'm going to mute mine, and then I'm going to mute this because we're in the same room.
And now I'm raising up the volume so that I can hear myself. Hi, everyone. Welcome to another SideKick Power Hour on Monday night. We are so excited to have you here with us tonight. And I'm so excited that Nakia is with me in New York City because this does not happen enough. And I am loving it. So
I'm loving it too.
We have a great show for you tonight.
Yep.
We have a lot to talk about. This is our 52nd episode of SideKick Power Hour.
52nd episode.
52. I didn't expect we would get past 16. So 52 is
well, we didn't want to have to do that. We thought that we'd all be back to normal, but then it just started happening, and we kept going, and it was really fun. We had a good time,
and now I can't stop doing them. So you're in luck, or you are a glutton for punishment, like I am. So we are going to be watching episode 5 of Demon Doctor tonight, season 1. And we are going to be talking about a lot of little things tonight, the musical episode. We're going to be also talking about a very important question, as we do every week. Our audience question this week is, who or what is the definitive queer horror icon?
Wow. That's
Today is May 31st, and what is tomorrow, Nakia?
June 1st.
And that means it is the beginning of Pride Month. So what better way to talk about the beginnings of Pride Month than to talk about the definitive queer horror icon?
Totally.
So answer that question by putting it in the comments, and we'll pull that up later tonight when we talk about it with our guests.
Absolutely. And don't forget, if you want to help us make these shows like Skeleton Crew, Demon Doctor, The Art of Blowing It, so many others that you don't even know about yet, and complete our musical episode, you can do so by making a donation right down there below to Cash App, PayPal, or even the Venmos, because we love the Venmos. But not as much as we love. Oh, thank you, Sean. Oh, that's Sean. So this is Sean. I hung out with Sean last night at Rock Bar. He's in town because he's a consultant. And he does really cool work, and he's in town. We hung out and watched Pose at Rock Bar. If you're watching this at home and you're a Pose fan, I'm 3 episodes behind. At least I was until last night, because I didn't know they were going to be showing season 5 or season 3, episode 6 of Pose last night. But it was awkward, I think, to watch it in a bar, but also kind of nice because it's so sweet.
And if you don't know what Rock Bar is one of the main bear bars in New York City.
Yeah.
So.
Absolutely, and it was a lot of fun. So thanks for being here tonight, Sean. We've got some other folks that are here tonight that we're going to get in here first. You know her, you love her, you can't get enough of her. It's actually Monique Menard.
I even won a competition at Rock Bar.
You did? Which one?
I have no fucking clue. I just remember I won. It was in my drinking days, so I don't know what I won, but I won.
Speaking of alcoholics, it's Stuart Kiczek.
What's percolating, y'all?
It's not coffee in that mug, I bet.
Oh, that's okay.
Just to chip the evening off.
Almost got her wine bottle. Okay. Well, we're all here together, but we've, obviously spent a lot of time together over these last 52 weeks. Every time that I think, pretty much everybody's been here every week except for Josh has never once missed. Each of us have missed at least one weekend at some point, but Josh has done all 52. So that's pretty awesome.
He doesn't get stuck late at work, no stuck in traffic, no nothing. He shows up on time.
Anything else going on?
Well,
I've got nothing else to do. I mean, that just means my life is empty. So you are my life, and I'm so grateful for all of you for joining me on Monday nights when I'm all alone.
Josh, I do believe we might have some news that you want to share with the world here.
What is it, Josh?
Well, we had there's been a lot of productive activity this past weekend, a flurry of things happening. But one of the most exciting things that happened is they announced the Seoul Webfest people who have been accepted to the Seoul Web Fest this year.
Wow.
And
Wow.
first, we just have to shout out to, we've had them on the show before, Giancarlo and AJ. Their show, Clutter Luck, was accepted to the Seoul Web Fest.
And Phil's in there too.
And Phil Kors is a star of this show. Phil Kors is, of course, Edward on Skeleton Crew. And also, you might watch and see me in one of the episodes, too. So, if you want to give a shout out to Clutter Luck, we are very, very excited for them. Always love to share it.
House of talent right there.
But the more exciting news for us, I think for the SideKick fans and family, is that we were very, very blessed to have Demon Doctor re-accepted into the Seoul Web Fest as an official selection. And
Accepted again.
Yes. This is our second year in a row of Demon Doctor being in the Seoul Web Fest. We also had Skeleton Crew accepted into the Seoul Web Fest as well. This is our second year, not in a row, but second year of being in the Seoul Web Fest with Skeleton Crew. And that is super exciting. And finally, drum roll, Ashley. There we go. Roll. We've got some exciting news that The Art of Blowing It was also accepted to the Seoul Web Fest this year.
Yes, ma'am.
Look at the bag.
So
that's awesome.
3 shows. Three of our shows were accepted to the Seoul Web Fest. That makes 2
That's a pretty good batting average, yeah.
That's
And then
2
Josh
festivals.
in that 4th show. It's like family. That 4th
Exactly.
And speaking of family, thank you, God. Ashley, what is going on with F Your Fears this week?
F Your Fears. Oh my God, you guys, this week we talk about musicals. If you were an alien and you landed on this planet and you didn't know anything about musicals or what they were, Josh Bartier lets you know. So go to fyourfears.com and find out which musicals an alien or just someone who fell from the sky would need to know about.
Awesome. Well, everybody, please make sure to head over to fyourfears.com. If you are just tuning in, this is the SideKick Power Hour. Right now, we are re-watching, or actually watching really together for the first time, Demon Doctor Season 1. And if you are behind, you can stream Season 1 of Demon Doctor in its entirety at demondoctor.com. And you can also make sure to follow us over at Demon Doctor, the series. So I was also going to take a minute to say that no, wait, that's later. I'm going to do that later. It's weird not having the other, because I normally have 2 screens to do this with.
Do you want one of mine?
No, I'm good.
Okay, just checking.
But that's Ashley for you. She's always giving.
Hey, I'm
She
here.
She gave us a lot this weekend, too.
She
I
really
tried
did.
to give you more and you said no.
Well,
You capped it off at 1,000%. Anything more than that is just egregious.
I love you guys. I had such a great weekend with all of you. I love you.
I know. We should do that just every week.
Too.
We do.
we're going to talk a little bit about this weekend at the break. But we're going to jump into tonight's episode, I think, right?
Yes,
Oh
please.
my God, what happened to Horatio?
We're about to
Well, this
find
is
out.
Demon Doctor.
Oh.
Spoiler alert, that's
wrong
not
show.
Horatio. I know we all wish that was Horatio.
I know a lot
But
of
it is
people.
our beloved friend Frank who is playing the role. So, and without further ado, here is episode 5 of Demon Doctor Season 1.
Oh, my light bulb just went out.
Oh no, do
Frank,
you want
put
one
it
of
out.
mine?
Who are you?
Please don't hurt me.
Hurt you? Brother, I just want to get out of here.
There's no way out. No way home. There's nothing left.
It's deep Horatio.
I ain't got time for game and riddles, man. How do I get out of here?
I've got time for games and riddles, man.
Listen, I promise I'll take you with me.
I can't go. He'll find me.
I'll take you
He'll
there.
find me and he'll
I like
so
the
much
t-shirt
worse.
bag.
Worse
Lost
than
section.
staying here?
So much.
T-shirt bag.
You really are gone, aren't you?
No! No, Nat is good. Nat stays here. Crowbats will be happy.
Come with me, Nat. Be free.
That
We
was
won't
like
have to
some
worry about
unhealthy
Roblats or
profanity.
anyone ever again.
It was like
We can
wicked
go home.
together.
I don't know where
I
it
hope
is.
you're happy.
We'll find it.
Yeah,
Together.
Haven't chosen this.
together.
I hope it's really
I can't.
Trailer.
I can't. I'm not really here.
Nice.
What's so funny?
Oh, just my phone. I have it set up to keep an eye on my apartment.
There's an app for everything these days.
That's right, Captain.
Captain Obvious.
Whoa! You scared me there, big guy.
I think you're somebody that
See you for the
belongs to.
turnaround.
I knew you'd be back.
Love the Bowie shirt.
Rest in peace, Ocean. I bought that one.
It's been a few weeks.
Let's get David
Yes, well,
Bowie.
this takes some getting used to. I'm sure you understand.
So, about that, what
That
exactly
makeup,
are
so
you? I
good.
mean, you're not a zombie. You're not a vampire, so...
I was hoping you could tell me.
Oh, no. Infernal histories was never my thing. You know, I prefer music to studying.
Well, we'll have to circle back to that. In the meantime,
The whole time he was talking, he
so
had
what's in it for
testing
me?
in his ear.
you must be joking. This is mine. This does not belong to you. It's
You read
mine.
Right, but, you know, a guy's got needs, especially a guy like myself, who happens to be an incubus with my particular kind of curse.
That's not my problem.
I think he's propositioning.
Yeah, you're absolutely right.
Take your dick and go.
Just one thing, though. Just to satisfy my curiosity. How are you planning on putting this back on exactly? I mean, you can't just slap some super glue on it and call it a day, you know what I mean? Not if we want it to work anyway, right?
And I suppose you have a way to help me.
Well, I screw you, and then I screw your parts back on. How's that work for you?
I think
This
I'll figure
guy.
something else out. Thanks.
What a charmer.
So seductive.
Yeah.
Love
Art, so sly. Oh, look at you, baby. You look so sexy.
Man, what are you doing here? This ain't the zoo?
Who was that guy?
None of your business. Now, what are you doing here, Olga?
That guy is supposed
I have a
to be
name.
dead.
How'd you know that?
You know what? It's not important. I need everything on this list.
What is this, your grocery list?
Why'd you bring your grocery list to him?
I can't give you any of this.
Agreed, Sheldon.
People notice when a body is missing its heart.
I don't care. I need this and everything on that list.
Over my dead body. This is my morgue.
Don't turn your neck too far.
Yeah, well, she could change her mind, and then it's more free time with nothing to do.
By the way, that was my first day on set.
of something you
Nice job.
fill that time.
And the
Of course
first
you
time
could.
Paul did that makeup.
You know,
for
even
me,
I
yeah,
get tired of that
it looked
all the
amazing.
time.
Yeah, it really did.
Do not joke about that.
I love how Stefan sits.
Hear what I would do
He's
if
so
you should
perfect.
hire me.
Elegant AF.
I had a great
Slow your
picture
roll.
of Stefan today on
Still
set.
too early. Don't be so dark this early in the day.
Forgive me.
What a sexy macabre.
Your nerves are spreading onto me.
You're probably just hungry. Did you get something to eat?
Good idea. Perhaps I'll grab something while you're at work.
Or someone.
These two, I swear.
Yeah, it almost looks like Stefan is like the way he's sitting.
Have a good day.
Maybe he is.
You too, handsome.
And I don't want to know what love is.
It's just a
Think you
fish
just
taco.
And I am enjoying this award-winning sound.
So
Yes, it's award-winning music by Nakia.
Man, I want this soundtrack on vinyl.
Ooh, that's a good idea. If we That's true.
Not a good idea. Not a good
Joshua,
idea.
baby, that's not how any of that works.
Derek, you blew my dick on.
Wait, is everything okay?
I think for a doctor, the whole human anatomy thing just really eludes you.
Methinks the glue did not work after all.
Show me my next harvest.
Tingly feeling.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you in the middle of a spell.
Oh, it is fine, Bart.
I'm sorry to
I have seen what I needed to see.
Can't be any more remarkable than what I just saw.
Oh, no. Why don't you come and tell me about it, my sweet?
That doctor that Groblox was supposed to kill? I just saw him at the morgue. He looked pretty lively for a dead guy.
Are you sure?
I saw him with my own eyes, clear as day.
I wish he was a
Groblox failed you.
Oh, that redcap. That useless redcap. What was I thinking of even relying on him?
I told you should have let me do it. You know I would never fail you, Genevieve.
I know. Oh, Bart. I know. Oh, I know you are ever faithful to me, but tell me what, my love. Why did you break my mirror?
Don't go breaking my mirror.
You didn't have to break it with your body. Now I need a new scrying device. Did you at least bring me what I wanted?
Krispy Kreme. Oops.
Good. Now you can clean up this place. And we can finally get started on my harvest. Fetch me the detective.
Thanks, Genevieve.
It's good to have you back.
Hell of a nice one.
Yeah, you miss me that much?
Yeah, my waistline did.
Yeah,
I had to eat
bro,
all these donuts by myself.
Yeah, I thought you were looking healthy.
Oh no, you did not just call me fat.
Well, you know, a long time ago, fat people were viewed as successful, healthy, someone to be envied. You're good.
They still
This
are.
guy's pretty good for you.
Wow, you know, how'd you know all that?
You're not wearing your ring.
Genevieve didn't spring
No
for
one
a
She
gap.
doesn't pay for my Ubers.
Yeah, I guess I took it off. I didn't realize.
That's what he would have wanted. You move on.
Mark, my office, now.
Ooh, you're in trouble.
And, don't mention anything about gremlins, okay?
I never said nothing about gremlins.
All right, I'm here to renegotiate the terms of. Oh my God! What happened to you? I'm gonna get you some help.
Oh, I'm dying. There's only one thing that can help me.
Is there any other option?
Oh!
Right, I'll take off my pants.
You look like you've been
I
working out.
wonder how that would hold up in court.
Yeah. It's this new guy I'm seeing. He's got me exercising on a whole new diet. Lost some weight.
Well,
Yeah. I've been doing some thinking, and you're right. I wasn't ready. I hadn't moved on yet since Jacob.
there's nothing wrong with you, Mark. You lost the man that you loved.
And I hadn't dealt with that. But I have. Now I have, and I want to come back. Jacob would want me to help people. I want to help people. So I'm ready. I'm ready to come back. So, Captain, please, can I come back?
He is so charming.
You'll make me regret this, Mark. Now have Jesse take you down to the morgue. The ME can catch you up on the case that he's working on.
There we go.
Oh, yeah. That's it. Yeah.
Motherfucker.
That's, isn't that... Aren't you dead?
Well, actually, that remains to be seen. Hi, Mark. I'm sure you have a lot of questions.
I knew it. I was right.
Okay, let me put some clothes on. And
About what?
We'll talk about it. Okay.
They're dead and loving it.
Hey, you're home early.
Oh, you know,
did they?
Guys,
Yeah.
Oh, this lair apartment is so
You don't
much
look
fun.
like you're in a bad mood. I'm gonna take a shower, and then I'll show you what good mood I'm in. Or hey, how about you join me?
Tempting. But I'm finishing a task in the bedroom.
Okay. Finish your
Whatever,
task.
babe. It's okay. If you
Yeah,
want to start
maybe
without
we
me,
can
it's
have
all
a
right.
task. Okay, wanna get that for me?
Get the door.
Thirsty. Hungry.
Hungry.
Oh, I'm sorry. I might be in the wrong place.
It depends on who you are looking for and why.
I'm looking for the man who lives here. My mistress is in need of him.
In need of him or part of him?
Just a small part. His heart. I know what you hunger for. You can have all the rest. This isn't something we have to fight about.
Mark is under my protection. If I discover you have harmed him in any way, you will regret it.
You're not in love with him, are you? You, a fish taco. You know this relationship is not sustainable, right?
Get out. Now, before you feel my knife carve the flesh from your bones.
Okay. I'm gonna go. But when you eventually do what you're bound to do, you
like
let me
Rod
know,
Sterling.
okay?
You look so good, Stu.
I know, it's my favorite bar shot.
You look so good.
Who's in the door?
Nobody. Just one of those religious types spreading their truths no one wants to hear.
That's Bart.
everybody at home, guess whose hand that is?
Josh.
Everybody but the cast.
Who has those soft, angelic, cheruby little hands?
So is it Josh?
It's Josh.
How does
Okay,
a shop
I got
without
it.
any customer
What do I win?
accumulate so much dust?
Josh is
We
need a dead
have
body, just throw Josh in
customers.
If you want to
Who's
delude yourself,
around?
love, that's all fine and well and good. But as long as you keep paying me, I really could care less.
By way of bail.
Can't you two please be quiet? I am trying to figure out why I am walking amongst you.
For once, my little demonologist, can't we just accept the fact that you're here for no reason? Can't we just not ask any questions? Can't that be enough?
Because that's my style.
What's that?
Ash? Ash, a customer?
Ash? I love it.
Yeah, I heard you.
Welcome to Madame Ruby's. How can we help you?
Yes, I was hoping to.
Morgan, wasn't it? With the enchanting tea set.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yes, I am Morgan. Hi. I know you. You're the doctor, right?
You can call me Derek. Madam Ruby, Ash, this is Morgan. I met her on one of my interviews with Detective Bessem.
About Lance's murder? Is she a witness?
No, I wasn't a witness. My lover Barth, he was the witness.
Well, how can we help
get a
you? Would you like a reading?
Oh, no, I don't have time for that. But I just came because I needed to make a purchase, and you're the only store around.
I thought he was your brother. Barth. I thought he was your brother. You just said he was your lover, but when we met, you said he was your brother.
No, I think you must have misunderstood. That's not what I said.
Yes, of course. What do you want? How can we help you?
Some mugwort, please.
Usually people just ask for scented candles.
I'm not most people.
Let me check the back room, madam.
Thank you, Ash.
Thank you, Mike.
Again,
I would love to learn more about that tea set.
There's not really much to tell. I just got it at a pawn shop.
Derek, what is so special about this tea set?
Oh, it's just so unique, Madam Ruby. It's covered in all these intricate little markings, you know, like runes.
Where's my mugwort?
Do you know much about runes, Morgan?
No, I don't know anything about runes.
It's funny.
What's funny?
It's a funny coincidence, that's all. I mean, runes, just like on your tea set, they were found at the scene of 2 murders, including the one that your brother/lover/misunderstanding was known to be present at. So it's just, it's a
Not
funny
over by my
coincidence, that's all. No?
So much shade you're throwing, Josh. I almost fell over.
Ash, ring up our customer.
And you might want to see someone, Doctor. You're looking a bit pale. Hello, Giacomo.
Oh, hey. How was the flight?
It was great. Thanks for meeting me at the airport.
Uh-oh.
Sir, you look stressed. Would you like a relaxing massage and blowjob?
Yes.
It's like a house of cards, and if I blow the wrong way, it's all just gonna come crashing down.
I'm worried about me and Anthony, Pop.
What's that for?
Well, we're living together. We love each other, but we're just not a team anymore.
I get it. Adulting is really, 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 really hard.
I've decided I know what I'm going to do with the rest of my life.
So you've heard the story about my killer dick.
Heard it. I live for it.
I live my life. And I don't think that you can say that about yourself.
I am tired of giving you sage advice only to have you rebuke me.
Last night we played Hide the Rattle, and I still haven't found it.
Oh, this is a gay bar.
I'm Zach. LCHJD, you just signed up.
Why? I mean, hi.
All of you are idiots. Except you. I'll leave you all to figure out who I mean.
I wouldn't lie to him. I don't see any reason to hide the truth from my friends, family, and loved ones.
I know the owners. Almost arrested most of them at some point. They're a great bunch.
That way of life gets old.
That way of life? Or just you?
I guess it's good that I have such a great sense of self-confidence.
I'm looking for a real bear god.
Who changed the light bulb in the sex spot? It's way too bright in there.
Don't you remember the good old days of playing male prostitute in the backyard with your buddies?
It's only prostitute now. Gender's dead.
It's coming! Season 5 is coming very, very soon. We're so excited about it. And you can stream seasons 1 through 4 of Skeleton Crew right now at SkeletonCrewTheSeries.com. And, of course, you can help us complete Skeleton Crew Season 5 and Demon Doctor Season 2 and all the other things that are happening in the SideKick Crewniverse by making a donation at Cash App, PayPal, or Venmo. And speaking of the Crewniverse, we have some pretty cool stuff coming up that we want to talk about. Yes, Nakia is in Skeleton Crew, Chuck.
Was and is and will be more.
We have some pretty cool stuff coming up, but before we get to that, I thought maybe it'd be neat for us to show some behind-the-scenes footage from what we did this weekend.
Absolutely. I mean, this weekend was a chock full of stuff that we did. I mean, it was a very, very busy weekend. Nakia got here on Thursday morning, and I had him on set Thursday evening. So it was.
Let's start with that.
And he rushed back here to do this from set today.
That's right.
Today we did. We've been shooting since 8:30 this morning. We wrapped at 6, and we got back here in time for this show.
Yeah,
y'all, these two are just crazy. They're just nonstop workaholics.
So let's take a second and look at something that we did shoot Saturday night. Some behind-the-scenes video.
This is Thursday night.
I'm sorry, Thursday night.
They all blend together.
They're good. Oof.
And of course, this is one of my favorite people to be on camera with is Christian Marte right here. Let's take a look.
Sound speeding, cameras rolling. I don't know what scene this is.
2A.
What he said, action.
I have no idea what you did, Giacomo, but you saved me. Thank you. No, don't come over. I'm gonna go see Mark and check on him. Yes, I understand that I owe you one. Yes, I understand exactly what that means. Goodbye. Actually hates that shirt so much.
I did not say that at all.
It was in your eyes. Your eyes spoke to me.
I was just watching the footage.
Oh my God. So that was Thursday
why the
night.
camera didn't turn when you sat down. But then I realized it's because it was recording the mirror. I got it. Takes me a second sometimes.
We were shooting scenes from Demon Doctor season 2 on Thursday night with Paul behind the camera at that point, and me helping with sound, and Paul doing sound at the same time, and of course Christian Marte and Joshua Pangborn on screen. And then we did shoot Friday night. We did planning for other things that we're working on, and then Saturday morning we got up early and we shot during the day, all day, and then same thing on Sunday. So here are 2 shots from Saturday and Sunday. Our very own Stuart Kiczek as Barth, with, as you can see, with the little scar tissue over there, with makeup prosthetics by Paul Anzulis, and then 2 other makeups by Paul Anzulis, Giacomo and Demon Derek, or Dead Derek.
Complete with J.J. Abrams' lens flare.
Yeah, that was totally awesome. And then let's take a look at some BTS from today. Today we shot things for Skeleton Crew season 5. In fact, I am now officially wrapped.
Yes.
For Skeleton Crew season 5.
Finally, yes.
I still have Demon Doctor season 2 to finish, but this is a photo of me on set today.
That's great.
Actually, this is just Nakia sleeping on set. This isn't from the actual.
Yes, he always sleeps with a disco ball.
Always, and that's before somebody made me take my Apple Watch off.
It's very cuddly, so. The disco ball. He actually cut himself.
I actually cut my thumb on the disco ball today. So shout
disco
out.
Disco is dangerous, man. You got to be careful with that stuff.
It's very dangerous.
Disco is deadly.
And then we were very fortunate to have some extra cast on set with us today. Some faces you'll recognize, and some brand new faces. Josh was kind enough to take this photo right here, and so. This is a scene from Skeleton Crew season 5. Prepare yourselves for.
Clearly, there's a lot to tune in for.
There is a lot to tune in for. And I would be remiss if I didn't take a minute to say thank you to Catalin today, who was amazing. Thank you. Maybe it would be. He did such a great job today on both those shoots.
I know. Catalin is incredible, and we are so grateful that he helped out today with all of the work that we did on the musical episode. Super, super, super lucky.
Catalin just makes magic happen wherever he goes.
And thank you to Johnny. Thank you to Johnny and Will, who were both brand new to the SideKick Crewniverse, who were extras in that set that you saw right there, and of course Joshua Stir, Ryan. And Stefan for being there as well.
And Deadly Disco does sound like a great horror movie.
Ooh.
It sure does.
and a very, very gay one. So
I prefer that over Bloody Bears.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Incorporate
things to think about.
in there.
Workshop and things to think about, things to consider. But
Bloody Bears
speaking
is cute,
of
but
gay
deadly.
horror,
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. So before I forget, let's do two things. One, let's remind everybody that this week's question of the week is who or what is the definitive queer horror icon? We're going to check on your answers below. But we do have some pretty cool stuff that I want to talk about real quick.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, first thing I think we should talk about is the fact that today is Phil Cors's birthday. So
wherever you are, whatever you're doing, I know it's amazing and fabulous.
Happy birthday, Phil Kors.
Happy birthday, Phil Kors.
Happy
birthday, Phil Kors.
Happy birthday to you.
And that's really, really funny, actually, that you have the banana, because Phil does a show called The Banana Brothers.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's really funny.
I do have the banana.
Phil really does do everything.
Okay,
so that's a good segue to next week.
Yeah, so next week tonight is our 52nd show. We've been doing this now for an entire year, and we thought that it would be great to do something fun to celebrate that 1 year anniversary, which just happens to fall on the Crewniverse creator himself, Joshua R. Pangborn's birthday, June 7th, next Monday night, a week from Josh's birthday. He will be turning 30 again.
Yep.
Because he never ages.
That's right.
And we really, Robert says Deadly Disco with skates. Now we're talking. So we thought something that could be really cool for everybody at home to help us wish Josh a happy birthday and to celebrate the amazing characters and stories that he's helped to create and bring to the screen in the SideKick Crewniverse, #Crewniverse. So if you will, take this week. You've got basically 7 days to write, direct, and shoot your own 90-second to 3-minute tops, no more than 3 minutes. Skeleton Crew, Demon Doctor, Art of Blowing It, anything that you want, any character that you want from the shows, or multiple characters that you want to do from the show. Put it on TikTok, first of all. Put it on your Instagram or YouTube, but make sure to tag SideKick Productions, which is Josh's thing. You'll see it back under there, right there, SideKick Productions, and also to use the hashtag Crewniverse so that we can check out what you have done, and we will select some of those to put on the air. And if you're lucky, we might even invite you onto the show from the privacy of your own home, because we can send you a special link to join us in the studio.
So this means next week is a SideKick Productions extravaganza. We are not having our traditional show. We are going to be celebrating 1 year of SideKick Productions, SideKick Power Hour, and my birthday. So please join us next week for this really exciting episode where it's going to be a little bit different and a little bit of crazy fun.
Absolutely. And so we are not watching episode 6 of Demon Doctor next week. Instead, we are going to be doing some fun things. We're going to be watching your submissions, of course, but we have some surprises for you, and maybe even some surprises for our own cast. They may not even know. So let's definitely, and if you can't come up with a SideKick Crewniverse story that you feel comfortable uploading, or you don't have the time or whatever, you can also just upload a happy birthday video to Josh or a congratulations video on 52 weeks or both, whatever it is. Or if you're in your SideKick merch, which your t-shirts, which you can pick up at tpublic.com, then you can maybe be in those, model those for us, whatever it is that you want to do. We just really want to make this not just about us. Obviously, we wouldn't be doing this if it weren't for you guys out there in the Crewniverse who are here every week watching and supporting us and sharing the shows that you love to watch that we get to create.
Ashley has a question.
Okay.
Question. So when is this due?
I would like it if everybody could get this to us no later than Monday morning, June 7th.
Monday, June 7th.
Now,
And
somebody
what are we
wanted to
doing?
get this.
What are we doing again?
So you've got under 3 minutes, 90 seconds to 3 minutes.
Whose birthday is it?
It's Joshua's birthday.
Okay, Ashley, she already knows.
And it's the anniversary. It's also the birthday. It's also the birthday of SideKick.
You've got 1 to 3 minutes.
Not a one of you.
Show off however you want to celebrate all things Sidekick related. It could be anything video related, picture related, just something to show your love. Show it.
If somebody at home does a cosplay with this, I will kiss your ass. That is so many great characters in the SideKick universe, but there's only one of these.
Don't be limited by your imagination. You have 60 seconds to a minute to 3 minutes. Anything goes, mostly.
I can't wait to see what you cook up. So with that being said, don't forget to tag at SideKick Productions, and don't forget hashtag Crewniverse. Let us know.
Now, if somebody wanted to just send that to you directly, where would they be able to do that?
They would not. They need to tag us.
So they tag it. And again, this is whose birthday?
It's Joshua's birthday and SideKick Power Hour's birthday.
Yes.
Because Paula and Eunice's birthday was 2 months ago.
Yes. And speaking of looking forward, Nakia, you have something coming up in a couple months, don't you?
I do. So, we talked about, no, my birthday was in February.
That was old news.
Yeah. So as you might remember the other day, I announced that I was going to be a part of the Long Center's drop-in. It's the first time that they've ever done this before out there. And it's live music on the terrace at Long Center in Austin, Texas. The tickets are free, but there's only 500 of them. And they only go on sale or available to the public the week before. So basically, like, for instance, the first week was Wild Child Duo. And you could get those the Friday before. The next week was so, and then et cetera, et cetera. I'm not allowed to tell you when my week is because that's part of the contract. But I can tell you I'm playing along with other artists like Bob Schneider, Gina Chavez, Jonathan Terrell, Kalu and the Electric Joint Unplugged, Leyline, Lost Coast, the Los Sundowns, Maylot, Nobody's Girl, the Peterson Brothers, Riders Against the Storm, Ruby Jane, Tamara and the FCs, Walker Lukens, Wild Child Duo. It's a real trip. It's going to be really, really fun. I'm really excited by it. It's presented by ACL Radio. And yes, that means Austin City Limits. And that is associated with the Austin City Limits TV show, but it's not the same thing. But it's awesome, and we're so proud to be doing it. And here's the kicker. This is my only live show I'm going to play in Austin all year.
Wow.
Yeah. So my only live show I'm going to play in Austin all year with my brand new band. And I haven't even told you this yet. A week from tomorrow, me and my band are getting back in the studio for the first time. We're going to be at Ice Cream Factory with Matt Permenter. We're going to film the whole thing. We're going to record the whole thing, audio and everything. We're going to make a little mini documentary about getting back together after the pandemic and playing the one show this year. Yeah.
Oh, that's so exciting.
Yeah, I'm really stoked. So, if you are interested in all of that good stuff, you can always head over to nakia.net to learn more about me. You can sign up for my text messaging, all of that good stuff. And we do have a really big announcement next Monday night, so please be a part of it with us. Join us. Be here. We're going to have a good time.
Okay, I will. Again, what happens on June 7th?
You'll have to tune in to find out.
There we go.
Okay, I'll check it out.
Let's get back to Demon Doctor season 1.
You're not gonna let me in next week.
So this is Demon Doctor, Volume 1, Codex 4.
The first Codex, Volume 5.
What does a Codex mean?
This photo.
And here we have Barbara.
That still was just gorgeous, Barbara.
What? That really was.
You're looking a bit pale.
Oh, that looks gorgeous.
Hello, Giacomo. You are looking well.
No thanks to your pet.
Hello,
He stabbed me with a pair of scissors.
Oh, Well, you look fine to me. You look, how does they say? Right as rain, no?
Just keep him away from me.
Oh, come. Don't be so cruel to my poor little Bath. He never learned how to control his baser instincts.
Not like you, huh?
No, not like me. I know how to control my baser instincts. And you best not forget that.
I smell mugwort. Somebody crafting a scrying mirror, huh? What happened? Did you look into your old one with your true face and it shattered?
Giacomo, you know, Bath told me that you had a little guess. What did you do to him?
A little guess? I have no idea what you're talking about.
So was the time.
Spoilers.
You've done anything for me. And now you play these little games with me.
Blame Christopher. He taught me how to live in this world without hurting it.
No, believe me, I do. I can still remember his screams as I peeled back each layer of his skin. You know, I think he thought you would really come back for him. I could still see the hope in his eyes as I popped each one out.
You took a genius from this world.
Sponsored by Under Armour.
Yes, but come on, you're only upset because he based Mephistopheles on you. You are trying to distract me.
That's what I
what?
From telling me who he is.
Anthony, you were really good this weekend too.
Now do you recognize me?
Oh, this guy?
I love the echo.
I've never seen him.
Oh no. You're telling me that a corpse just gets up and walks out of your morgue and you have no idea who or how?
Nope.
Oh, my sweet Giacomo. Tell me.
I tried to channel Ashley as much as I could here.
Tell me what he is.
Giacomo.
Me and my morgue are off limits. You may be able to hurt me, but I got a few tricks up my sleeve.
You look off.
So I'm not dead, or maybe I am dead.
I'm not dead
I'm
yet.
Not sure. I really don't know
I'm
about
not
this.
dead yet.
That is really hard for me to say because I'm supposed to be an expert on these things, and
Yeah, but you were dead.
Look at it this way, Detective. It all started to become clear to me when I vomited up a bucket full of pearls. Oh, where did I put that? Derek, where is that bucket? I want to show it to the detective.
That's okay. I can use my imagination.
yeah. Well, look. It's been a few
What I
weeks,
see
and
is
I am
when they're
sorry
around
about
normal
that. But
people,
if this has been difficult for you, imagine what it's like for me to have to live it, or unlive it.
A lot
I'm not
of
sure of the terminology right now. But anyway, are you going to be okay with this?
I freaking knew it. I was right.
Okay, stop saying that.
I was worried about a lot of your reactions. This is the one that I envisioned that I feared the most.
I told you there were monsters in the world. You didn't believe me. Mr. Doctor didn't believe me, but I was freaking right.
Yes,
He was
well,
right.
normally I hate being wrong, but when the alternative is, well, I mean, I guess this is better. So.
Okay, well, I'm not convinced yet that you're some reanimated corpse, all right? Hey, listen, there are plenty of instances in the world where someone has been presumed to be dead and then they've resuscitated.
But Detective, we are at a loss for what to do. After all, the world still thinks Derek is dead.
Yes, which means
no more student loans.
Let's hold off on that paperwork and let's talk more about these student loans.
Derek, be serious. We have to figure out a way to get your life back.
Okay, wait, we are missing one crucial detail here, which is the question, do you know who killed you?
I know that someone came at me in the middle of the night, and then I remember nothing.
Or something.
Last month, you would have had a retort to that.
Well, yes, but that was before I woke up in the morgue with an incubus topping me, so.
Whoa, what? Are medical examiners an incubus? I'm sorry, stop, reverse, start over. What?
Flip down and reverse that.
Can't wait to read everything you have on incubuses.
Incubi.
God bless you.
Incubation.
Oh, shit! I'm sorry. Did that hurt? I should have known he was the B word in front of you. Oh, shit.
So good.
Not funny.
The B word?
Come on, I've been dying to try that joke out on somebody. Madame Ruby's not gonna fall for that, but hey, that's why you're here. So do some reading if you want.
I'm really glad you're not dead, Derek.
That makes two of us.
It was hard. First Jacob, then you. I'm not much of a cop if I can't protect my friends and family.
Mark, you couldn't have stopped what happened.
No, I was right here. Someone was in here waiting to attack you probably while we were outside and I didn't even notice. And then...
You're a terrible officer.
And then you died.
Terrible cop.
And it didn't stick.
But a good person.
And I came back.
That's
Mark, you did nothing wrong.
If Mark,
Really
you
good
do
looking.
stop watching, we love you.
Love you, Mark.
I should go. Some reading and man and...
Man.
Shouldn't get too personal.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the ship sailed in that one. Good for you. I'm glad for you, Mark. I hope he's making you happy. You didn't go up there to fish.
You don't know how good I tried to harm you. Whoa, ash that joint. Oh, no, I'm sorry.
Smoke it a little bit.
That stuff smells.
That's some good shit you got there, Genevieve.
It stank so badly.
That's how you
That's
turn.
funny.
I hate to be the bearer of bad news.
But
The next harvest is under the protection of a fish taco.
Impossible.
And yet, not.
Everything seems to vex me today.
I'm pretty strong, but I'm not strong enough to take on a full-grown fish taco.
Full grown. A child.
No, you are not.
I can handle that.
But we may not need to have direct contact with him in order to defeat him. In fact, Groblat's failure may work to our advantage.
Oh. That doesn't look like you can go see it at all.
Is that the one Anthony made on Skeleton Crew?
Y'all, Anthony was so fun this weekend.
Oh my god, so fun.
He's so good.
Oh, the books.
Take it easy. The answers will come when the answers come.
Super helpful. Thank you.
Let's
Why
go
don't
see
you
some
go get yourself something to
cabaret.
eat? Maybe that'll help clear your mind.
I would love to, but I am not hungry.
Well, I have been consulting the cards, but I can't see anything related to you these days.
I do have a song called Playing the Cards. Available
The
on
fates
iTunes.
have their secrets.
Thanks, RuPaul.
They share when they choose at their own pace.
He just downloaded it.
Ash texted me.
Yeah.
Ash, she's right here.
What did it hang out?
Ash girl, where are you
He
at?
wants me to go to the bar with him.
Well, that
Come
doesn't
on,
sound like
let's
Ash.
hang.
No, not at
That
all.
doesn't sound like Ash.
It does.
Oh, you and Daisy,
Although-
girl.
My
You know,
friend
you could
made me
use
this
a
really
wingman.
hip new trendy bar called
And
Money
when was
Shot.
the last time you were with anybody?
There's
I
so much
do
going
miss
on.
men. All right, one drink, but then it's back to the books.
I like that.
I learned it from my sidekick.
What did she pull? Oh my god, remember this? Ashley was just on a light switch.
I wouldn't have thought this was your kind of bar.
It's not. But you wanted
Oh
to
my
come
god,
here.
I'm getting flashbacks
I don't
to
know what
my
to accuse you.
Aren't you the one that wanted to snog something?
Oh, come on. Just try to enjoy yourself.
I love how Yakima always does his own music.
They have music playing.
I like my own
You just can't hear it.
I can't believe you're at a place like this.
Look, when I'm
And
hungry,
no one else
I'll
is.
eat whatever's on the slab.
No one else can hear it
When
but
I'm
me.
hungry
It's
enough,
magic
I'm like
music.
this.
I need a little something more to hold on to, which is what makes you such a great find.
Yes. We're not gonna make a habit out of it or anything because I'm really glad that you're alive, but I just did it to save you.
Right, but I really wanted to thank you. So why don't I come by your place tomorrow? I'll sew your little thing on and we can call it even.
Hey guys, take a look at that bloke. Social's on the leather nights on Tuesdays.
No. You want to stay away from that guy.
Why?
Because unlike me, when he eats you for breakfast, you won't enjoy a moment of it. He's a Bishtaco.
Seriously, they're real.
What? You're a resurrected something or other, talking to an incubus, and you don't think a Bishtaco is real? Please.
Excuse me.
Fish tacos are very real.
Girl, oh, Latina, you know.
Ooh. Mortals. They are so easy to mind control. Yes, my pet. Dance for me. Dance for me, Ash. Yes. You're having fun, no? Yes, dance.
This is the time on Sprockets with the dance.
This is not my bubble.
No, this is how Father Angie dances.
What are you doing, Derek?
Thanks,
You've got
purple,
plenty in abundance. Calm down, Derek. You're just trailing this guy. You're gonna trail him, you're gonna follow to where he goes, and then when you get there, you're gonna call Mark, where you're gonna find Mark, and then you're going to.
You're talking to yourself that close so he can hear you.
Yeah. Good. No one
Hey,
has
guy that I know that's 5 feet in front of me, what are you doing here?
No one has good depth perception.
No, not on this show.
No.
I can walk right by Barth and not even notice.
Of course.
Maybe, Will Rider, we'll have to keep watching and find out. Yeah, Carl, PlayStation did close. Unfortunately, it closed in July of 2020. It was one of the pandemic closures.
It sure was.
We miss it.
All right.
Y'all, it's SideKick Power Hour. As you know, we do this every Monday night at 8 p.m. Eastern. This is our 52nd episode. If you've been here from the beginning, and some of you have, give yourselves a round of applause. Also give a round of applause to our dear friends Ashley, Monique, Menard, and Stuart Kiczek, who've also been here the entire time. So many special guests from the SideKick Crewniverse.
Just 52 weeks young.
Just to remind you at home that we would love to have you join us next week for our very special episode. It's our 1-year anniversary. It's Joshua's birthday. Create your own Crewniverse video for our 1-year anniversary and that birthday, and make sure to tag SideKick Productions #Crewniverse. It can be your own story you can write yourself into. You can even, if you want to grab clips from the show and like edit yourself into them, get creative.
Anything SideKick related.
Dress up as Father Angie. Maybe your whole video is you as Chaz. You don't know. So there's so many things. Dennis, Xander, Sergio, Felix,
tributes.
Amy Hart, Roxanne, so many. Reagan Strode.
All want to put a video up of just Reagan Stride playing every character from Skeleton Crew. with an Australian accent.
if you at home love Reagan Strode and you want to see more of Reagan Strode, make sure to let us know in the comments below.
I think it's just you, Nakia.
I love Reagan Strode.
I love Reagan Strode.
I quote Reagan Strode in my life all the time.
Yes, agreed.
Focus.
So,
guys,
Josh, let's take a second to talk about this week's question. Who or what is the definitive queer horror icon? You know what? I've got to start with Stuart this week because he's been, for the whole month, as we've been watching Demon Doctor, he's only wearing horror-related shirts. And so let's take a look. So, Stuart,
there's a lot of ones I was like, I'm going to go with this, I'm going to go with that. But the one that really always sticks out to me that's a little bit obscure is Jesse from Nightmare on Elm Street 2, Freddy's Revenge.
Oh.
Now, if you know anything about this film, it's a very gay horror film with, not directly, very indirectly, but trust me, it's
That's
gay.
the kind of gay I am, indirectly. Yeah.
Yep, you're subtle. Subtlety,
yes.
Thy name is Nakia.
That's right. Ashley, what about you? Who or what?
Definitive, I would have to, I'm going to leave the obvious out. I'm going to also go with an obscure. I don't know if any of you have seen a little show called Demon Doctor, but I'm going to go with Derek.
Oh, I love it.
He is full on gay.
He is full on gay.
Definitive
What
to
about
me, and
folks
I'm
at
pretty
home?
sure his character is gay. I think this is a horror show, and it's iconstatical to me.
Awesome.
I'm loving it.
I'm loving it.
Well, our first comment today was from Paul. And
I love
I was going to go with that.
Picture, Paul.
I
love
grew up
this
and said,
icon.
when I get older, I want to be Elvira, and you see how that turned out.
Okay, who else?
We've got Sean saying Dracula.
Dracula.
I mean, Dracula is.
I mean, he all he does is suck stuff. That's great.
Yeah. Yes.
Oh, that.
I mean, I did. Yes, that's obviously a very important
And, I mean, that was definitely not an uncommon response from people.
There were a lot of Frankenfurters.
There were a lot of Frankenfurters.
Okay.
I do think that this is a good one. James Whale, director. He directed Frankenstein, the original Frankenstein film.
Oh, I see. Gotcha.
And he was gay.
I see.
The movie
Very
God
iconic.
Monsters with Ian McKellen and Brendan Fraser, which is a beautiful film, and really shows how Brendan Fraser can act as well. That's about James Whale. So,
Anybody else before we go to our the last cast here?
Let's see.
Anthony had a good one.
Oh, of course, Angela from Sleepaway Camp.
Yes. Love that. Great Anthony.
So does Kelvin.
Okay, so I've got a weird one. I've got a little bit of a weird one, but I'm actually gonna say Ursula from The Little Mermaid because she was actually based on Divine. And Divine is such an iconic drag queen and queer icon. So I'm gonna go real wide out on that one. What about you, Josh?
I just didn't know that Little Mermaid was horror.
Well, it is in the original version.
Well, yes. That Ursula is different, but I don't know. I mean, I think Freddy
Freddy's pretty gay.
I think Freddy is a very gay character, especially in Freddy's Revenge. I mean, if you haven't watched Freddy Nightmare on Elm Street 2, Freddy's Revenge, like Stuart said,
It's not canon. As far as a huge fan of the series, it does not count, but it is quite an exceptional little piece of art. I tell you what.
The other thing is, the actors did not know they were making a movie that the director and writer felt and wanted to be a very gay film. So it was a very interesting juxtaposition of them not knowing they were making a gay movie and being
I think we all know in our hearts, though, that the true, most iconic gay icon of our lifetime is the Babadook.
I am shocked. No one said the Babadook. Yeah.
but he has something terribly special for the
I mean, look at this. That hair is gay.
He is one of the most iconic scream queens. One of the only male scream queens.
I don't know if he's the only one.
One of.
He's inside me.
The hard part for that actor is what's really unfortunate is that actor actually got a lot of difficulty playing any other roles because they associated him with homosexuality and everything. He did happen to be a gay actor, but that was private. Nobody knew about that at the time in the 80s. And he just had a very difficult career afterward.
And now there's a documentary about him and this whole subject we're talking about, and you can stream it online. You can stream us next week. Please don't forget, create your own Crewniverse video for our 1-year anniversary, and our host, Joshua R. Pangborn, the Crewniverse creator himself. It's his birthday next week. So make sure that you blow out candles or sing or something fun in your video just for Josh. And if you don't have time to make just a full-on Crewniverse video or whatever, and you just want to do a TikTok and tag us or tag Josh and say, happy birthday, that's great too. Don't forget, tag SideKick Productions, hashtag Crewniverse. Thank you guys so much for being with us this week. It's always a blast. I'm so glad that I got to do this again up here. And I'll be back up here in 2 weeks, but I don't know if I'll be here that Monday night. We'll see. But so happy. We got so much done today, and I'm just so grateful to be a part of it all weekend. This has been great. We got so much stuff done. So many great cast and crew who are a part of it all. We couldn't do it without you. So with that being said, any last words from each of you?
I love you, bitches.
Well, we love you, bitches.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
It sure does. We'll see y'all next time. All things from the SideKick Productions universe. And I thought I was going to forget all my lines. Because it's a body positive show.
I read for the role of Hunter, and
And that's the tea.